Okay, I am Daniel Stoddard, about to do my presentation. Here are my different note cards. You see the small group, my crowd, my audience. All right, so to start out, I'm gonna be going over cultural taxonomies. Taxonomy of cultural patterns just describes the behavioral patterns of individuals. And to start that out, we're going to start with the individualist cultures. Those are found mostly in like the Western cultures, so United States, Australia, Great Britain. It's more of an individualist feel. If you do something and you're proud of it, or it does something good for the company, then you're going to get glorified personally. It's not going to be more of a group thing. Like I said, individual achievement is awarded. Each person should take care of themselves and their immediate family first. Autonomy, change, youthfulness, and equality are all valued, and you see the world in terms of dichotomy. What that means is good, bad, either that's moral or immoral. It's more black and white. It's not a lot of gray in that culture. Up next, we have the collectivist culture. That's mostly in the Asian and Latin America. The group comes before the individual. You can actually see that kind of a crazy version of that is the seppuku, which the Japanese did in the samurai culture. When they feel they dishonored their family, they would actually take their own life. So that's the extreme version of it, but that basically sums it up. Extended family should be taken care of before self. So it's not just your immediate, you gotta take care of everyone. And contributions to group goals are rewarded. And the group decisions are more valued and credited, and the credit is shared, and the blame as well. You also see these more in a hierarchy than our traditional kind of what we have going on of the democratic society. So duty, order, tradition, age group, all that matters. The high power distance culture, inequality is accepted as the cultural norm. You see these again more in the hierarchical cultures. The Asian, like North Korea, we have that, even the Russia. There are oppressed behaviors. They formalize rituals to show respect, attentiveness, and agreement. This is found also in like the Philippines, Mexico, France, and India. Up next, we have the low power distance cultures, and that is equality is more or less distributed evenly. A conscious attempt is made to treat people equally. There are less oppressed people, and this is found mostly in the Western culture again. So the United States, Australia, Denmark, New Zealand, and so forth. High uncertainty avoidance cultures. So the rules and traditions are made to keep things as they are. They don't want change. Rituals and ceremonies are made to stay that way. Deviation and change are met with much opposition. Again, this is found in the hierarchical systems, Asia, Russia, and so forth. Basically, they run things, they don't want it to change, they like the way it is. And on the other end of that, we have the low uncertainty avoidance, to where we love change, we love new ideas. That becomes the norm. We want to be a progressive society, and again, that's more in like the Western societies, the democracies, things like that. And change is inevitable, as we all know. So we have high context cultures and these cultures are expected to know what to do. There is not a lot of training. Silence and ambiguity are the norm. They don't want to cause any embarrassment. Non-verbal cues are a big part of that. Again, we see this in the Japan, Mexico, African America, and the Chinese cultures. And then to end it, we have the low context cultures. Again, that's more like us, to where directions are very clear. People will have their hand held through things. Precise meaning are more desired. And if you don't understand it, generally, we don't like it. Mistakes are easily more forgotten. So that is, like I said, mainstream North America, German, and English. So to summarize, you can see that different cultures have different outlooks on the daily life, on how you should treat family, basically how you just live. So I like where I live, United States. Woo! Just kidding.